Hey uplifters, welcome back to our channel. I have another short video for you guys today, and the text I'm gonna be coming from is Proverbs 1, and it's verses like 8 through 19 that I'm coming from and talking to you guys about. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about it, like the little like overhead title for at least the contemporary English version, which is one I was reading. When it starts at verse 8, it says warnings against bad friends. And as someone who has struggled in their life and relationship, I think it not only applies to friends, it can apply to relationships as well. Like the things in there are important to think about, have on your mind, and obey, because we should be obeying God's word, right? And I think it can save you a lot of heartache and pain later on. Just in general, looking at Proverbs, like it gives you lots of guidelines. And I wish I knew this and I read this when I was a teenager, because that's when I needed it most. That's when things changed for me in a very different direction than I would have ever wanted to go. But one verse that I thought we should pay attention to was the last verse, verse 19, which says, "The wealth you get from crime robs you of your life." So like, when I hear that, I envision, like when you, a small example, if you were to steal from someone, you might have that thing in that moment, but you're the one being hurt later. It comes back on you, whether you're caught at that time and do time for it or punished for it, or it's later. Like, you pay later. And something my husband will always say to me is, we pay now, we get to play later. And I know for me, it also says, like at the very beginning of the text, to listen to your parents, to wear their teachings on you like a pretty hat or a necklace, and not to just go along with people, go along with sinners, especially when they say, like in the text it said, let's go out and like gang a bunch of people or destroy a bunch of people. Don't quote me on it, I don't have it in front of me to read right now, but something along that lines. And like, I mean, no one says that, but like for people now, like if they're asking you to do something that you know deep down in your heart is wrong, like you already know that it's probably something you should say no to. If you're doing something you wouldn't normally do, but someone's asked you to because you're their friend, that's not a reason for you to compromise. You shouldn't have to compromise yourself to be their friend. And as far as relationships, this could go either way. I'm gonna speak for the women right now. In my experience, like, you shouldn't have to compromise what you want in a relationship, as far as doing things that you wouldn't want to do, that you don't think you should be doing. And if they say the words, if you love me, you do this, or you do this if you love me. No. That's not how that works. You can cut that off right there, right then, right now. Because that's not how God would work. That's not how he operates. And I really just wish I had been in my word and looked at this when I was 14. That was like when I needed it the most. Like, that was a big turning point in my life. And it took me down a very dark path for me not listening. I knew that certain things I was doing didn't sit right with me, or I'd say no at first and then I'd concede later and keep chipping away at me and who I was, to stay with someone when that shouldn't have been the case. And I shouldn't have given them that much power, when they should never have had that much power from me. And my power should come from him, and I should have been listening to him. But when you're young, it's hard, especially when you don't necessarily have that support around you, like friends around you that are also going through those things, or a person like me who holds everything in and tries to internalize it, and like that's not good. We're not meant to do life alone. Just any follower of Christ, you're not meant to do life alone. So I was very alone and vulnerable, and that was taken advantage of. But maybe one day I'll give you guys the full story and full rundown, the full story time. But that's all I'm willing to share of that time right now. But I had just been reading in Proverbs. I know Sean has other videos, and he'd been in Proverbs and stuff, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. But I don't want this to be too long, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.